I'm here with AV at Advanced Concepts Construction, and we're about to do a shower pan over at my house, and he was just walking me through some of the differences between materials that sometimes get put down and what he does. Hey AV, could you explain that again for me?
Hi. The materials of a typical hop mopper use, they call it the 15 felt paper, which is this material right here. They put maybe 2 to 3 layers, which as you can see, it cracks. I only use these materials just to separate the cement from the hop mop itself. But the materials they put, we call it GAF Rubberoid 1.5 smooth, which is you cannot tear it. It's flexible, and just in case you have any shake or any like your foundation of the house it moves, it doesn't crack because it's really flexible. So as you can see, it's a good material and it will last more than 25 years. That's it. Okay. So this is what we call pre-sloping the shower. We pre-slope our hop mop before we hop mop the shower pan itself, because if the water goes under your tile, under your grout, under the cement, the water should go in this, the pre-slope, it goes in there, in here, so the water will drain in these weepholes. We call this one weepholes. That goes under the cement when you finish your bathroom, and that will drain the extra water that goes under your tile and under your cement. That's it.
So a couple other things too. This is the homeowner here. Before I brought AV in, I did a ton of research, as I'm sure you guys have done, you know, kind of Googling the answers, watching some YouTube videos, and trust me guys, this is a step that I've seen many other YouTube videos actually skip. I've actually seen hot mop installation, they're on YouTube, you can look them up, where they skip the pre-slope for the pan liner. And if you don't have the pan liner pre-sloped, then if water leaks and it hits that, it's just not going to have, you know, it's not going to be guided into those weepholes in the drain. So that's one crucial thing. Another thing that I learned too is when you guys do this drain here, make sure that you don't let it sit on top of the plywood. It needs to be flush with it. Get that thing as low as possible so that the whole mud bed, pan liner, and tile aren't raised up consequently to make sure water all gets out. And then of course for your curb, traditional 3-stud 2x4 curb is kind of the standard, it's the way to go. So that makes sure you really get enough height right on this side so that you can build up and make sure your waterproofing system is going to hold as the house moves and you know, kind of settles over the years. So there it is. Here's a bench just to give you an idea, something I put in and how much I blocked it off. So there you go. There's a little option for you guys. So here's a quick update to the process. Right now we have that thick roofing material down, and right below it is that paper that is just creating a separation barrier, but it's not what is actually getting used for the waterproofing, just so that the hot mop floats independently of the concrete pre-slope below it. And so this stuff that you saw earlier, about 3 mil, is down, and next is going to come the hot mop to make sure that the seal gets started. But yeah, that's what it looks like right now. We have the side dam all up, this with the same thick material, and he's going to come up over the curb with it. So another quick point to note that Amy just pointed out to me is this connecting section is really crucial, because if the plumber, or if you're a DIY guy like myself, I did the drain, and if it's not secure underneath it, you're going to get some movement, right? And that movement connected with the hot mop system, that paper will tear. But again, we're back to this nice thick 3 mil roofing material that's super flexible, and that's what's going underneath here and getting bolted down. So this is where leaks often happen as well, and by running that thick stuff underneath it, It will kind of compensate for any kind of poor plumbing that I did. So thanks, AV. So here's the actual start of the process now that all the real work of prep has been done. Looks like he's going to get going on the curb first. And they pulled back that thick roofing material to get a good layer underneath it, and then I suppose right on top. Oh yeah, that stuff smells nice. How hot is that?
Like 500.
Okay,
500 degrees.
about 500 degrees. With the dam done here, this is that layer that's going to go right underneath. We're a little closer to the finished product. This is about 2 buckets of that hot asphalt material that's been put down. So you can see a couple of the indentations they've made as they've kind of worked with material, how thick it is that it's been getting built up.
So if you drop a screw, you can just use this planning torch. You can just take out the screw and torch it out.
So I don't know if you guys heard that, but AD is very, very methodical here. This torch, he's really kind of reheating any of the work where it looks like it might have kind of cooled up in the wrong place, or in between layers, if there's any kind of perceived gaps in the corners, if paper might have come up. Being this kind of methodical with his torch, he's making sure all this is reheated and it adheres the way it should for a long-lasting pan.